Ladies and gentlemen, in life we often encounter moments where the pain inflicted upon us feels unbearable, where betrayal or heartbreak leaves us shattered and questioning everything we once held dear. In those moments, it can seem as if the weight of the world is against us, as if justice is far out of reach. But let me assure you, my friends, that there is a divine balance, an inherent law of the universe. What you sow, you shall reap. What you give, you will receive in some form, whether immediate or in due time. God, the creator of all things, sees every tear you shed in secret, hears every prayer whispered in desperation, and feels every moment of your pain. His justice is perfect, his judgment is pure, and his timing is always right. No one gets away with hurting you, deceiving you, or turning their back on you without consequence. For every act of cruelty, for every injustice, God will rise to set things in motion. There is a divine law, one that surpasses human understanding, that reminds us that what you put out into the world, be it pain or love, will come back to you. This isn't about revenge, it's about balance. You see, the energy you release into the universe creates ripples, and eventually those ripples come back around. What was once done to you will be done to them. Munroe once said, "Life is not measured by how long we live, but by the impact we leave." And in those moments where we experience suffering, we must understand that our greatest strength lies not in seeking to harm others in return, but in rising above, forgiving, and trusting that the Creator will do the necessary work. It's in those moments of hardship that our character is forged, that our resilience is tested, and that we become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. You may not understand the process now, but God is a master craftsman. He takes what was meant to break you and shapes it into something beautiful. So my friend, don't allow the pain to consume you. Don't let it dictate your life. Instead, hold on to hope, trusting God's perfect justice, and believe that the same pain they inflicted upon you will be the same they will face in ways seen and unseen. Rest in the assurance that God sees, God knows, and God's divine justice is a profound and essential aspect of our lives that serves as a reminder that no wrong goes unnoticed and no act of cruelty escapes the watchful eye of the Creator. Every pain, every betrayal, and every injustice we endure is seen by a higher power who operates with perfect understanding and wisdom. As human beings, we often experience moments where we feel as though life has dealt us an unfair hand, where the weight of others' actions leaves us broken and questioning our purpose. In those moments of deep sorrow and helplessness, it can be easy to lose sight of the fact that there is a divine balance to life's equation. No matter how unjust the situation may seem, no matter how deep the pain may run, God's justice ensures that everything will be accounted for in due time. Throughout history, countless individuals have been wronged, betrayed, and hurt. Yet one constant truth remains: God's justice will prevail. It may not always come in the way we expect, and the process might be slow, but it is always certain. We live in a world where human actions often seem to go unpunished, where hurtful words and selfish deeds leave scars that seem impossible to heal. However, beneath the surface of every injustice lies a higher truth: God sees everything. He is not limited by the passing moments of our lives. His judgment is eternal and his justice is perfect. This idea is rooted deeply in the concept of cause and effect. What we sow, we reap. It is a universal truth that governs not just our personal lives, but the very fabric of existence. When someone chooses to act with malice, cruelty, or deceit, they set into motion a chain of events that will return to them. This does not mean we should take it upon ourselves to be the instrument of retribution. On the contrary, divine justice teaches us that our role is not to seek revenge, but to trust in God's divine timing and process. We are called to release our pain, forgive, and allow God to do the necessary work of restoration. Many may wonder why the effects of their suffering are not immediate. Why does it seem that some individuals escape the consequences of their actions? The answer lies in God's wisdom. He understands the greater picture, the intricate web of human lives, and the complexities of every situation. What may seem like a delay is actually an opportunity for both the perpetrator and the victim to grow, learn, and evolve into higher versions of themselves. In this sense, divine justice serves as a teacher, a guide that ultimately helps us refine our character and cultivate deeper compassion and understanding. Additionally, we must recognize that God's justice is not limited to punishment alone. His justice also extends to healing and restoration. There are moments when the pain inflicted upon us isn't simply returned in equal measure, but transformed into opportunities for growth, empathy, and even deeper relationships. For every wound we endure, God has a way of turning it into a source of strength, wisdom, and renewal. His justice often manifests not through retribution, but through healing and renewal, a reflection of his boundless love and mercy. In our journey toward understanding divine justice, it is important to remain patient. Human beings are naturally inclined to seek quick resolutions and immediate answers. But divine justice operates on a higher timeline. Trusting in God's timing requires faith, knowing that he will handle every situation with precision and care. It is not always easy to wait for the outcomes of injustices, but faith allows us to hold on to hope that every wrong will eventually be made right. Moreover, divine justice compels us to reflect on our own actions. As we witness the consequences that others face, it serves as a reminder of the choices we make and the impact they have on those around us. Every decision, whether small or significant, carries with it the potential for both positive and negative outcomes. Divine justice is not merely about others receiving their just rewards, it is also about our own alignment with righteousness and virtue. It calls us to live with integrity and to be mindful of how we treat others, knowing that we too are accountable to a higher power. In conclusion, divine justice is a steadfast principle that guides us through the complexities of life. It reassures us that no injustice is forgotten, no pain is endured without purpose, and no act of cruelty is beyond redemption. Through patience, trust, and forgiveness, we align ourselves with the divine order, knowing that God's justice will always prevail. What you sow, you reap is one of the most fundamental principles in life, a universal law that governs both our actions and their consequences. This idea is deeply rooted in the idea of balance. What we give out into the world, whether through thoughts, words, or deeds, eventually comes back to us in some form. The energy we create is like a boomerang, continuously returning to its origin, shaping our experiences and outcomes. It is an empowering reminder that every choice we make has an impact, not just on those around us, but on our own lives as well. This law is not bound by circumstance or chance. It transcends time, location, and individuality, touching every aspect of existence. When we understand this principle, we begin to realize the importance of being intentional with our actions. Every moment presents an opportunity to sow seeds of kindness, love, and positivity, or to sow seeds of negativity, resentment, and harm. While it may be easy to focus on the immediate gratification of harsh words or selfish actions, we must remember that these actions have lasting repercussions. Over time, those who consistently choose to act with malice or disregard for others will find that those same actions come back, not necessarily as they expected, but in some form that serves as a reminder of their choices. This law also serves as a guiding light for personal growth and accountability. When we make mistakes, whether out of ignorance, pain, or momentary selfishness, understanding that we will eventually face the outcomes of those decisions encourages self-reflection and transformation. It compels us to ask the difficult questions: have I treated others with respect and compassion? Have my actions contributed to the well-being of those around me? Have I been honest, fair, and mindful in my dealings with others? Moreover, this principle reminds us that life is inherently interconnected. No man is an island, and the ripples of our actions touch those near and far. For example, when someone acts with generosity and compassion, they create a ripple effect of positivity. Others witness these acts and in turn may be inspired to do the same. Conversely, when cruelty, dishonesty, or harm is sown, those ripples spread, influencing not only the direct parties involved, but also the broader community. It is essential, however, to understand that what we reap is not always immediate. Justice does not always come at the time or in the manner we expect. There are moments when individuals appear to thrive despite sowing seeds of destruction, leaving others questioning the fairness of life. But this delay in consequence is not evidence that the law of sowing and reaping is false. It is simply a testament to divine timing. The Creator knows when and how to bring balance, even if that timing is not always aligned with human understanding. In addition, this principle does not operate solely on punishment. While it is true that negative actions can bring negative consequences, positive actions also yield positive outcomes. When we choose to act with love, compassion, and integrity, we create fertile ground for blessings to flow into our lives. These blessings might not always come in the form we anticipate, but they manifest through peace, joy, opportunities, and deeper connections with others. It is important to emphasize that sowing good doesn't mean seeking perfection or constant moral superiority. It means striving to live authentically, understanding that our humanity is imperfect, and allowing for growth when we fall short. The law is not about punishment, but rather about transformation and evolution. It gives us the space to evolve beyond our mistakes and ensure that we learn from them, leaving us better equipped to create a positive impact moving forward. In conclusion, what we sow, we reap is an enduring truth that shapes every facet of our lives. It serves as both a challenge and a reminder that we are responsible for the energy we put into the world. Whether it is through love, kindness, or even self-discipline, every action contributes to the larger tapestry of our existence. While we may not always understand the full extent of the impact of our choices, the law of sowing and reaping assures us that our efforts, whether great or small, are never in vain. Trust in divine balance is one of the most profound aspects of navigating life's complexities. It is a reminder that there is a higher power at work, one that operates beyond human understanding and limitations. Often we find ourselves grappling with situations that seem unjust or unfair, where circumstances appear stacked against us and outcomes feel unpredictable or unfavorable. In those moments, it can be tempting to take matters into our own hands, seeking immediate retribution or justice. However, the beauty and wisdom of divine balance lie in the fact that it does not require us to bear the burden of seeking revenge or control. Instead, it encourages us to place our trust in a higher power that has a greater perspective, a deeper understanding, and a more refined sense of timing. Throughout history, countless individuals have faced trials and tribulations, moments where life's injustices seemed unbearable. Yet many of those same individuals later testified to the fact that in due time, things were made right. This is not always about punishment, but rather about restoration and equilibrium. Divine balance ensures that every imbalance, every wound, and every hardship will be met with healing, redirection, and justice. It reminds us that while we may not see immediate results, there is a perfect system in place that works to restore harmony to our lives. This restoration may come through experiences of personal growth, through the strengthening of character, or through the subtle yet powerful moments where peace and clarity replace chaos. What sets divine balance apart from human attempts at justice is its ability to see the broader picture. We as limited beings operate within the confines of time and space, often unable to perceive the long-term effects of our actions. But God, the creator of the universe, exists outside these limitations. His understanding of every situation is infinite. He knows the depths of our pain, the reasons behind every action, and the ultimate purpose behind every challenge. Thus, divine balance works in ways that are often unseen, weaving together intricate paths toward resolution and restoration that we, with our limited vision, could never fully comprehend. This principle also teaches us patience, a virtue that is sometimes difficult to grasp in moments of injustice. Patience allows us to surrender control and trust that there is a higher force orchestrating our lives. It does not mean passively waiting for things to improve, but actively working on our own healing, growth, and understanding, while trusting that the divine balance will address what is beyond our reach. It is about maintaining faith that even in moments of hardship and uncertainty, there is a divine rhythm guiding us toward outcomes that serve our highest good. In addition to patience, divine balance calls us to let go of resentment and bitterness. When we attempt to control outcomes or seek vengeance for past wrongs, we carry heavy emotional burdens that drain our peace and energy. Divine balance teaches us that release is necessary not to excuse the actions of others, but to allow ourselves to be free from the emotional chains that anchor us to pain. Forgiveness is a central aspect of this balance. By releasing the need for retribution and trusting that justice will be done in its own time, we free ourselves from the shackles of negativity, making space for healing, growth, and new beginnings. Furthermore, divine balance reminds us that life is interconnected. Our actions, intentions, and attitudes ripple far beyond what we can see in our immediate surroundings. When we embrace this understanding, we recognize that every thought and decision contributes to the collective energy of the universe. What we put out, whether positive or negative, returns not just to us but to those around us, creating a flow of energy that shapes our lives and the lives of others. Therefore, we are always a part of the grand design, and our trust in divine balance reinforces our role as co-creators of our destiny. In moments where outcomes seem unjust or delayed, it is easy to question if divine balance truly exists. It is easy to feel forgotten or overlooked. Yet, history has shown us time and time again that those who remain steadfast in their faith, those who continue to act with integrity and patience, eventually experience the rewards of divine balance. It may not come quickly, and it may not always unfold in ways we imagine, but the balance will always be restored. In conclusion, trust in divine balance is a guiding light that illuminates our journey through life's uncertainties. It reminds us that while we may face trials and challenges, there is a higher force at work, a force that seeks to bring us toward harmony, healing, and justice. By relinquishing the need to control and placing our trust in divine timing, we open ourselves to the beauty of restoration and renewal, allowing peace and growth to take root in our lives. Forgiveness over revenge is a powerful principle that allows us to rise above the pain inflicted upon us and move toward a path of healing and inner peace. It is often one of the most difficult concepts to embrace, especially when we have been wronged, betrayed, or deeply hurt. Our natural human response is to seek justice, to demand restitution for the wrong done, and sometimes to retaliate in ways that mirror the pain we have endured. However, forgiveness invites us to look beyond the immediate satisfaction of vengeance and instead choose a path that leads to true freedom and restoration of our own well-being. Revenge can seem like a tempting solution in moments of emotional turmoil. It feels natural to want to respond in kind, to hurt those who have hurt us, to punish those who have wronged us, and to ensure that they experience the same pain they inflicted upon us. But this approach often leads to a cycle of negativity, resentment, and lasting bitterness. In contrast, forgiveness allows us to break free from this cycle by choosing a higher, more transformative path. It is not about excusing the behavior of those who have hurt us. Rather, it is about refusing to let their actions dictate our emotional and spiritual well-being. The power of forgiveness lies in its ability to set us free from the emotional burdens that come with holding on to anger and resentment. When we harbor negative emotions, they weigh heavily on our hearts and minds, making it difficult to experience true peace. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or minimizing the pain we have endured. It means acknowledging the harm done while choosing to release the emotional chains that come with it. By doing so, we create space for healing, compassion, and understanding both for ourselves and for others. Moreover, forgiveness is a form of self-care. It empowers us to reclaim our own peace, energy, and happiness. When we are consumed by the desire for revenge, we give away our power to those who have wronged us. Forgiving does not mean relinquishing our boundaries or allowing people to continue to harm us, but it does allow us to heal and move forward free from the negative energy that comes with seeking retribution. There is also a spiritual element to forgiveness. It is deeply connected to our faith in a higher power, whether it is God, the universe, or some other force who oversees the balance of life. Trusting in divine justice, as mentioned earlier, reminds us that while we may not see immediate consequences for those who have wronged us, God's justice is perfect. Holding on to resentment does not hasten this process, but rather delays our own healing. By choosing forgiveness, we align ourselves with a higher purpose, one that transcends the temporary satisfaction of revenge. Furthermore, forgiveness allows us to grow in empathy and understanding. When we release the desire for revenge, we create room to see others beyond their actions, especially those who may have acted out of pain, ignorance, or personal struggle. This doesn't mean excusing harmful behavior, but it allows us to move beyond the surface and recognize the complexities of human emotions and experiences. In doing so, we cultivate a deeper sense of compassion, understanding that hurt people often hurt others, but healing is a possibility for everyone. Forgiveness also serves as a testament to our strength. It takes courage to let go of past wounds, to choose love and peace over bitterness and resentment. In moments where we feel powerless or helpless, forgiveness empowers us to reclaim our power by choosing how we respond to pain. It is a reminder that we are not victims of circumstance, rather we have the ability to transcend adversity and transform it into something beautiful. Finally, forgiveness allows us to lead by example. When we choose to forgive, we inspire those around us to consider forgiveness as a path to healing as well. It creates a ripple effect, one that spreads compassion, understanding, and peace throughout our relationships and communities. As we forgive, we encourage others to reflect on their own ability to release past grievances, fostering a more compassionate world. In conclusion, forgiveness over revenge is a choice that empowers us to rise above pain, heal, and move forward with strength and grace. It is a powerful tool for personal growth, spiritual alignment, and emotional well-being. By choosing forgiveness, we free ourselves from the chains of bitterness and resentment, creating space for healing, understanding, and love to flourish. Strength through pain is a transformative concept that challenges us to view hardship not as a hindrance, but as an opportunity for growth and resilience. Life has a way of presenting us with moments of suffering, where the weight of challenges, losses, and adversities feels unbearable. These moments can leave us feeling isolated, broken, and lost, questioning whether we have the strength to endure. Yet, beneath the surface of pain lies a hidden power of force that builds character, deepens understanding, and ultimately molds us into stronger, more compassionate individuals. Pain is an inevitable part of the human experience. Whether it stems from personal loss, betrayal, failure, or tragedy, it touches each of us in ways that challenge our beliefs, our sense of purpose, and our emotional well-being. In those moments, it may seem impossible to imagine anything positive emerging from such suffering. However, history is filled with stories of individuals who have emerged from the depths of pain with newfound strength and wisdom. These stories are a testament to the fact that while pain may knock us down, it does not have the power to keep us there unless we allow it. One of the ways pain builds strength is by forcing us to confront our deepest fears and weaknesses. It exposes the areas where we are vulnerable and asks us to rise above them. In times of hardship, we are often presented with the opportunity to dig deep to access reserves of courage, determination, and resilience that we didn't know we possessed. It is through these trials that we discover the true extent of our inner strength. Without the challenges life presents, we may never fully understand the depths of our capabilities or the greatness we are capable of achieving. Moreover, pain teaches us empathy. It invites us to see the world through the eyes of others who have also suffered, creating a deeper connection to the collective human experience. Those who have endured hardship often develop a heightened sense of compassion, recognizing that everyone carries their own burdens, struggles, and battles. Strength through pain allows us to move beyond mere surface interactions and to form genuine, empathetic connections that transcend superficial differences. Additionally, pain becomes the catalyst for personal transformation. It compels us to reevaluate our priorities, values, and purpose in life. In moments of difficulty, we often question what truly matters, stripping away the distractions and illusions that may have clouded our vision. Through this process, we become more aligned with our authentic selves, learning to navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. Pain also teaches patience. It reminds us that healing takes time, that growth isn't linear, and that setbacks are often necessary steps on the path to true transformation. Those who endure pain with grace and perseverance often emerge with a deeper sense of patience, understanding that struggles are not final destinations but part of a larger journey. In doing so, they cultivate a resilience that allows them to weather future storms with greater ease. Furthermore, strength through pain extends beyond the individual. It impacts those around us as well. When we navigate adversity with grace and perseverance, we become a source of inspiration to others. Our journey through suffering serves as a beacon of hope, encouraging those who witness our struggles to believe that they too can overcome their own challenges. It fosters a ripple effect of resilience, showing that even in the face of great difficulty, the human spirit can endure and prevail. Ultimately, strength through pain is about embracing the full spectrum of the human experience. Life's challenges may be difficult, painful, and seemingly unfair, but they offer us the opportunity to rise above, grow, and thrive. It is in these moments of suffering that we uncover a deeper sense of purpose, a stronger sense of self, and a profound appreciation for the resilience that exists within us all. Pain may try to break us, but through it we emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to our highest potential. Choosing peace over conflict is a powerful decision that can transform not only our personal well-being, but also our relationships and interactions with the world around us. In a world often filled with tension, misunderstandings, and disagreements, the temptation to engage in conflict can feel overwhelming. Whether it's interpersonal disputes, heated arguments, or broader societal tensions, conflict often arises when communication breaks down, emotions escalate, and ego takes precedence over understanding. However, choosing peace is a conscious effort to create harmony, foster understanding, and seek resolution in a way that uplifts both parties involved. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but rather the ability to navigate challenges with a calm and thoughtful approach. It requires intentionality and understanding that preserving relationships and maintaining inner tranquility is more valuable than being right or winning an argument. When we choose peace, we allow space for empathy, compassion, and reflection, ultimately creating a more balanced and harmonious environment in which everyone feels valued and heard. One of the greatest challenges of conflict is the emotional toll it takes on us. Disagreements often trigger feelings of frustration, anger, and resentment, which can linger long after the initial dispute is ended. These emotions have the power to impact our mental and physical well-being, causing stress and anxiety that can affect our overall quality of life. Choosing peace involves a deliberate decision to release those negative emotions and focus instead on understanding and resolution. By doing so, we cultivate emotional health and maintain clarity of mind, enabling us to respond rather than react impulsively. Furthermore, peace fosters deeper connections. When conflict arises, communication often becomes polarized and assumptions are made based on limited perspectives. However, when we choose peace, we create an opportunity to truly understand the other person's viewpoint. This doesn't mean we have to agree, but it allows us to listen without judgment, showing empathy and respect even in disagreement. Through this process, relationships are strengthened and trust is built, paving the way for meaningful dialogue and collaboration. Choosing peace also requires self-awareness. It means understanding our triggers and emotional responses and being mindful of how we contribute to conflict. It calls for personal responsibility, recognizing that our words, actions, and intentions play a significant role in the dynamics of conflict. By taking ownership of our role, we create an environment where peace becomes possible, even in the most difficult situations. In addition to individual benefits, peace contributes to the larger societal good. When individuals prioritize peace over conflict, communities become more cohesive and trust is nurtured. Societies built on peace experience greater collaboration, understanding, and progress. History has shown that lasting change often emerges from peaceful movements when people come together to advocate for justice, equality, and understanding through dialogue and nonviolent action. Peaceful conflict resolution allows us to address issues with a sense of purpose rather than division, fostering environments where creativity, innovation, and mutual growth can thrive. However, choosing peace does not mean avoiding conflict altogether. Sometimes conflict is necessary to address important issues and create positive change. Peaceful conflict resolution emphasizes healthy, constructive ways to engage with disagreements, ways that involve mutual respect, active listening, and the pursuit of solutions that benefit everyone involved. It is about transforming conflict into an opportunity for growth and understanding rather than allowing it to escalate into division and turmoil. In conclusion, choosing peace over conflict is a path to personal, relational, and societal well-being. It provides a space for understanding, empathy, and harmony to thrive, fostering deeper connections and healthier environments. By prioritizing peace, embracing patience in the face of adversity is a profound practice that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. In a world that often demands instant gratification and quick fixes, patience serves as a grounding force, reminding us that growth and transformation require time and persistence. When adversity strikes, whether in the form of personal setbacks, professional failures, or unforeseen hardships, it is easy to become discouraged, frustrated, and overwhelmed. Yet patience invites us to pause, reflect, and trust that in the unfolding of time, there is always an opportunity for renewal and healing. Patience is not about passively waiting for circumstances to change. Rather, it is an active commitment to cultivating inner strength and staying aligned with our long-term goals. In moments of adversity, the natural impulse may be to take matters into our own hands, to rush towards solutions that offer immediate relief. However, true patience requires us to resist the urge to act impulsively and instead stay present with our challenges, embracing them as part of our personal journey toward growth. One of the greatest gifts of patience is its ability to provide clarity in moments of uncertainty. Adversity often clouds our vision, making it difficult to see beyond immediate obstacles. When we choose patience, we create space for reflection, allowing us to better understand the deeper lessons hidden within our struggles. Patience encourages us to ask insightful questions, explore new perspectives, and tap into resources we may not have otherwise considered. It helps us move through difficulties with a sense of purpose, knowing that each step forward, no matter how small, contributes to our eventual success. Furthermore, patience cultivates resilience. It is through adversity that we build the fortitude to face future challenges with confidence. By enduring hardship with patience, we develop emotional endurance, teaching ourselves to remain steady even when circumstances feel overwhelming. Patience teaches us that setbacks are not permanent, but rather temporary moments that pave the way for renewal and triumph. It reminds us that every storm eventually passes, and once the clouds clear, we are often stronger, wiser, and more prepared to embrace new opportunities. Patience also deepens our sense of gratitude. When we surrender to the slow process of growth, we become more attuned to the small, everyday victories that we might otherwise overlook in the rush toward larger goals. In times of adversity, it is easy to focus solely on what we lack or what we have lost. However, patience helps us shift our perspective to recognize the present moments of progress, no matter how subtle. This practice of mindfulness encourages us to find joy in the journey, appreciating the lessons, connections, and insights that unfold along the way. Moreover, patience fosters empathy and compassion. When we experience hardships, we naturally become more understanding of the struggles faced by others. As we endure our own challenges, we develop a deeper sense of compassion for those who walk similar paths. This empathy creates a ripple effect, encouraging us to support and uplift others through their own difficulties, ultimately building stronger, more compassionate communities. In a fast-paced world, patience is a revolutionary act. It is a reminder that success and fulfillment are not solely defined by speed or efficiency, but by the depth of our experience and the meaning we derive from it. Patience teaches us to trust in the process, to surrender to the natural rhythms of life, and to find peace even amidst uncertainty. It empowers us to move forward with intention, resilience, and grace, no matter the challenges we encounter along the way. In conclusion, embracing patience in the face of adversity is a transformative practice that allows us to navigate life's difficulties with strength and clarity. It fosters resilience, empathy, and gratitude, encouraging us to remain grounded and steadfast in our journey toward personal and collective growth. Through patience, we learn that setbacks are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to a brighter, more fulfilling future. Resilience in the midst of pain is a powerful trait that allows us to navigate life's most challenging moments with strength and grace. Life inevitably brings moments of suffering, whether through loss, disappointment, or overwhelming hardship that can leave us feeling broken, lost, or hopeless. However, resilience teaches us that even in the darkest times, we possess the inner fortitude to rise above adversity and emerge stronger than before. It is through our ability to endure pain and persevere that we cultivate the resilience necessary to thrive despite life's difficulties. Resilience is not about the absence of pain, but rather about how we respond to it. It acknowledges that life's hardships are unavoidable, yet it empowers us to face them with a mindset that seeks growth and renewal. Pain often comes uninvited, leaving us to grapple with emotions we may not have been prepared for. In those moments, resilience acts as a guiding force, reminding us that our strength lies not in the ability to avoid suffering, but in how we rise above it. One of the key aspects of resilience is the ability to adapt. Life is constantly shifting, and unexpected challenges can disrupt even the most well-laid plans. Resilient individuals are those who, rather than succumbing to despair, adjust their perspectives and strategies to meet these challenges head-on. They develop the ability to see setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, finding ways to navigate uncertainty while maintaining a sense of purpose and direction. Moreover, resilience fosters emotional strength. It allows us to process pain without becoming consumed by it. While experiencing suffering is inevitable, resilience gives us the tools to manage our emotions effectively. Through practices such as mindfulness, self-care, and seeking support, we can weather emotional storms without losing our sense of inner peace. Resilience helps us recognize that while pain may be overwhelming, it is not permanent, and we are capable of moving through it toward healing. Resilient individuals also develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. They understand that hardships are often opportunities for reflection times to reassess priorities, values, and personal beliefs. Through painful experiences, we come to know ourselves better, gaining insight into our strengths and areas for growth. Resilience allows us to embrace vulnerability as part of the journey, recognizing that it is through these moments of discomfort that we gain clarity and wisdom. Furthermore, resilience nurtures a sense of connection. Facing adversity often leads us to seek support from others, creating bonds that are built on shared experiences and mutual understanding. Resilient individuals are not isolated in their struggles. They understand the importance of community, and they rely on relationships to provide encouragement and guidance. These connections become anchors, reinforcing the belief that they are not alone in their pain, and that collective strength can lead to collective healing. Resilience also serves as a testament to our innate ability to grow. Pain can be a catalyst for transformation, shaping us into more compassionate, empathetic, and resourceful individuals. The challenges we face often bring out the best in us, revealing hidden capabilities that we may not have recognized otherwise. Resilience allows us to thrive despite adversity, turning obstacles into stepping stones toward personal and collective progress. In conclusion, resilience in the midst of pain is a remarkable strength that empowers us to endure life's greatest challenges. It is through resilience that we cultivate the emotional, psychological, and social resources needed to navigate suffering and emerge stronger. While pain may be unavoidable, resilience offers us the tools to transform it into a catalyst for growth and renewal. Through resilience, we embrace life's complexities and develop a deeper understanding of our own capacity for strength and healing. In conclusion, the journey of embracing resilience, choosing peace, forgiving, and finding strength through pain is one that shapes our character, deepens our understanding, and empowers us to navigate life's most challenging moments with grace and wisdom. Each of these aspects contributes to a holistic approach to personal growth, helping us rise above adversity, foster meaningful connections, and cultivate a mindset that prioritizes healing, understanding, and transformation. Through patience, empathy, and a commitment to inner strength, we become capable of facing life's difficulties head-on, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and renewal. Ultimately, these values guide us toward a life that is more fulfilling, purposeful, and resilient, enabling us to thrive despite the complexities and hardships we encounter along the way. Thank you.